and welcome to WEC Icons, the series where we tell you everything you need to know about some of the most beautiful race cars on planet Earth. And this is the one we're talking about today, the Ferrari 499P, a two-time Le Mans winner with so much heritage to the brand. I'm really excited to get into this. My name's Alexa and I will be your guide as we talk through this absolutely incredible piece of machinery. But you don't want to hear from me, let's hear from the experts. Jill, welcome to WEC Icons. Thank you for being here. I wonder if you can start off by introducing yourself for me and telling me what you do for a living.
Hi, sure. I'm Gilles Pironi, been in the team for 3 years now, and I'm the Reliability and Vehicle Development Manager.
And obviously we're here to talk about this absolute beauty. Can you introduce her, please, for me?
Yes, so the official name is 499P, and it comes from actually from the engine. So 499 is the volume of displacement of our cylinder, and P means prototype.
Let's talk stats. Let's do the basics. The factory specs of this car. I'm thinking like engine size, transmission. Is it four-wheel drive? What's the power? What's the weight? Give me the info.
Yes, so the engine is a V6 twin turbo, 2.9 liters. It developed 520 kilowatts, which is roughly around 700 horsepower. But it's as well four-wheel drive with an hybrid system, an MGU at the front that can drive the front wheel, which is around 200 kilowatts. So in total, if we were not limited by the regulation, the car can achieve 1000 horsepower. But by the regulation, we are limited to around 700 horsepower. The minimum weight by regulation is 1030 kilos.
Okay. Let's go for a little wander around the car. What are some of the design elements on this car that you think makes it look like a Ferrari?
That's a really good question. So within the regulation, we need to homologate the car within a certain windows of performance. So obviously we are always seeking the optimum point within this window, but we were also able to add some reference to the past. So for instance, if you go around the side pod, this rectangle line on the sides is a reference to the 312P that have a really singular shape, as opposed to the wheel arches that are more tribute to the P3 or P4, which are a bit more aggressive and muscular.
And what are some of the aero choices on the car? If you could talk through that for me.
So starting at the front, the front part of the car with the nose and the spoilers has two main roles. The first one obviously is to create downforce for the front axle. And the second one is to direct all the airflows around the car for the cooling and also for the rear part. One of the good examples is this small flaps we added as part of a Joker last year that are able to optimize the flow and eventually the rear brake cooling.
Is that these ones here, you
Exactly.
mean? Okay.
Yeah. Again, by regulation, we are allowed to choose one device, aero device that we can adjust, and we have chosen the rear wing. So we are able to adjust the angle of the flap, and from track to track, depending on the layout, but also on the condition, it's what we can set up to optimize the performances and the characteristic of the car.
Well, also the fin on the car is quite unique to you guys as well, that not many other teams have anything like this.
Well, there is two advantages. The first one is for safety. So if you have crosswind or if the cars in high speed lose the rear end, it's able to stabilize it. And obviously then it's also a feature to direct better the flow on the rear part of the car.
So yeah, one of the other recent changes was the door.
Yes, exactly, and that was actually a safety feature. Before we had a pin on the outside, but in case of crashes you can damage the pin, so we updated the opening to be actually inside the door within this aperture. So if you try to pull it up, you will actually open the door.
I'm practically part of your team now. I think I can do this, guys. So let's see if I can shut it. Well, I'm really scared. There we go. Does it click in?
Yes, you need to push it like that.
I'm not going to do that. Not for risk of breaking it, absolutely not. How about we talk through the livery a little bit whilst we are here? the beautiful, the darker red now, obviously.
Exactly, so it's slightly darker than last year. I think the official name is the Rosso Racing 2025.
Wow.
And it's actually the same color than our Formula One team this year.
Oh, nice, okay.
As a small other refinement, we also changed slightly the yellow stripes, which represent the colors of Modena, where Enzo initially based his factory before moving to Maranello. And again, here the Formula One has a similar feature this year.
And not that I want to mention that they ever do, but if a driver were to make a mistake and you have to come in the pits and change parts of the car, how is the car designed to make it easier to change a rear wing, for example, like you had to do here in Qatar last year?
Yes, so at the front or at the rear, you have two small openings and with some
Where
tools come. So here and here.
Yes, I see.
You just have to rotate it and the entire front end comes off with those latches as well. So in just a couple of seconds, you can replace the front and the rear of the car.
Okay, wow. How about we start with the steering wheel? Can you tell us some of the key, more interesting features of it?
We can have a quick look. So yeah, obviously you have it's quite a complex device. It has been designed especially for the car, so it's unique to us. With Zeus, we can set various map and strategy to adjust the behavior of the engine, the hybrid system, and various controls on the car. And one of the interesting features is this multifunction in the middle. And as you rotate it, the pressing horse always stay in the right position.
That's important. And is it air conditioning you have in the car, or does it bring in the natural airflow?
No, we do actually have air conditioning. It's a good point because also our drivers are elite athletes. Being a closed car, you have a lack of air, and it's quite a challenge to drive at those speeds. So we have a small air conditioning that feed the cockpit with cool air, but also proactively cool the seat and the helmet. But even with those small helps, it still remains a challenge to drive.
What is your favorite race with this car so far?
For sure, Le Mans.
Which one?
Both, I have to say. Sorry.
You're not going to choose, are you?
I'll choose this year one.
Oh, yeah?
Fully, yeah.
This year's? The next one?
Exactly.
I like it.
Like Enzo would say, when he has been asked what his favorite car, he always replies the next one.
Thank you so much. It was lovely to meet you. Come on, let's get this. Let these guys have their shot.